Hello everybody and welcome on my journey to watch 500 films in 1 year. The 75th film I watched was The James Dean Story, directed by Robert Altman and George W. George. This documentary, which was undertaken soon after James Dean's death, looks at Dean's life through the use of still photographs with narration and interviews with many people involved in his short life. This film was made in 1957 and was originally conceived as a biographical film. Elvis Presley lobbied to play James Dean, but the decision was made to make a documentary instead. The approach of the directors is an interesting one. Most of the people who contribute to the film are interviewed by a narrator, who asks probing questions about Dean. Family members, friends and acquaintances all have their own memories of Dean, and it is interesting to hear their thoughts about what drove him and how he treated others. There were some interesting facts, but I couldn't help but think that the information shared wasn't wholly representative of the man in question. It's a fact that Dean was at least bisexual and was rumoured to have had relationships with leading men such as Marlon Brando and Paul Newman. But I guess people were not as open-minded in the 50s, so that key information was omitted. For the time, this documentary was probably quite ahead of its time, but I have seen better films discussing James Dean, so I'm going to give this a thumbs down. Please join me for my next review where I'll be talking about Life, starring Dane DeHaan and Robert Pattinson. Thanks for taking the time to listen, and I hope to hear from you soon.